Okay, we got the 10 dangerous foods RFK Jr. just banned from Dr. Eric Berg, DC. Okay. I didn't know this happened. So what's happening?
The 10 dangerous foods RFK is in the process of banning. These things that we're going to talk about
Oh, he's in the process of banning. So we don't know if they're going to get banned yet. So what does he want to ban?
don't even remotely come close to being food. The amount of money, big corporations, big pharma, big food, the chemical companies, the amount of pushback that he's getting internally and externally is off the charts. Today we're going to talk
Okay.
about all the good things that he's doing, starting with number 1, getting rid of the food dyes. There's
Oh, the food dyes. I think I'd be okay with this. So, because like, I drink a considerable amount of like the Mios, and like there's like a couple of them where there's like the clear ones, and I'm like, I'd rather have this fucking clear one. But even within processed foods, like you go to Walmart, you go down the aisles, and all the processed foods are down the aisles. Um, I don't know how much of an effect that would have on like the foods I eat right now of like food dye, right? Because if food dyes get banned, that's fine, but it depends on whether or not the society is okay with having their food look a certain way, because the function of a food dye of like, just put color in there. I mean, I think from my understanding in like Europe, in order to get like make stuff red, they use like beets, right? To get like red. So I mean, I think I'd be okay with that, like just flip flopping red 40 or whatever it is to just beets for food coloring. If the companies and society also needs like some things to be red or whatever, right? I think I'd be okay with this.
absolutely no benefit to having these toxic colorings in our foods. What's really interesting about the link of
Well, yeah, but you have to, in order to like figure out like how much food coloring is like in your food, like just go and look in your cabinets or look in your fridge and see like what do you think has food coloring in it. Probably a good amount of stuff has food coloring.
cancer is there's this thing called the Delaney Clause. This was something that was passed that prohibits food ingredients found to cause cancer in either humans or animals
Oh,
to not be put in our food supply. Of course, in
oh, oh,
1996, there was another thing that was passed called the Food Quality Protection Act, allowing these chemicals
oh, Food Quality Protection Act. So we're food quality protection. We're protecting the quality of the food.
to be put back into the food supply. Thus, the
Oh, wait, what?
Quality Protection Act, allowing these chemicals to be put back into the food supply.
Huh. There is a real warping of the reality that I am coming to understand right now.
Thus, the many different things in our food supply that do cause cancer. Moving on to number 2, the
Okay. So he just moves on. Food quality. So we're protecting the quality of the food and not necessarily protecting the the person eating the food. That is really mind warping if you don't think about it like that. SNAP program.
SNAP program. This is the food stamp program. RFK is actively and aggressively working on getting rid of the junk from that program. In other words,
Hmm.
not allowing you to use food stamps to buy soda with high fructose corn syrup. There's a lot of
Oh,
pushback on this, including the American Heart Association, funded by the junk food industry.
dang, that's crazy. The AHA is pushing back on it. You need to let these SNAP users use the SNAP money on on the junk food.
And big pharma. Just so happens their messaging aligns with those two very closely
Oh
in a
shit.
recent debate.
AHA not looking good. Not looking good for AHA.
involving this bill that they were supposed to be approving to not include junk foods in the SNAP program. Guess who showed up? A representative from the American Heart Association pushing back on that. You have to realize
Oh
that the
shit.
taxpayers pay for the SNAP program. What is wrong with this picture? Well, you are paying for this problem 3 different times. You're paying for the raw material to be sold very cheaply, and then you're actually paying a second time, paying people to buy those exact products. And when they get a chronic disease, you pay a third time funding the Medicaid program. So
Oh, god damn it, they're getting my money 3 times. I thought we were done with that. Oh no, we're not done. We're never done paying multiple times. God dang it. Um, is it a good or a bad thing to nix or like exile junk food from the SNAP program? I mean, I don't know. It depends. Like me personally, like I'm just like I just simply choose to never like buy. Well, not never, but like it's like extremely rare for me to like buy junk food. But like, I mean, what I want to happen is for people to choose to simply not buy junk food. But I know if I give people the choice, they're gonna buy junk food. That's what I know is going to happen. Uh, so it's like he wants to change it. I mean, but then how do you figure out what is not junk food? Because whatever the definition of whatever you deem to be junk food, all the people that make the food, they will just make new products that go over one so that it can fall in line within that like snap box. That's all that's going to happen. So I don't even think it really matters whether or not junk food gets banned from SNAP programs. If foods get banned from the SNAP programs, food companies will just make new foods that are not banned and will not be banned for the new framework for the new SNAP program.
I totally back up RFK for getting the junk out of the SNAP program.
Oh, he even supports it. Ooh, but how do you define what is not junk food? I mean, yeah, you can look at like a bag of chips or something, but what if it's like I don't know, what if it's like low sodium baked chips or some bullshit, or the quote unquote healthy foods but in junk food form, right?
3, titanium dioxide. They put in food to make the food look more pure or
Ooh, titanium oxide. I gotta get my daily titanium intake.
healthier in some way. In France, they banned it because they found it caused DNA damage.
Oh well, shit. I don't want to eat that. Fucking ban it.
Has the ability to get into the brain. It's also considered a carcinogen. That's an ingredient that RFK is working on getting out of our food supply. Number
Yeah, get that
4,
out of there.
brominated vegetable oil. You have to realize it has nothing to do with actual
Uh,
vegetables. It's actually a flame retardant. Use it in soft drinks. That's right, soda. It's considered safe. It's also banned in
I don't want that shit. That's why I don't drink soda.
Europe, Japan, and India.
I mean, I'm not the healthiest person either, right? Everyone's just trying to do their best.
But of course, it's allowed in the US. Number 5, potassium bromide. RFK is also trying to get rid of this, especially with children's lunches. It allows the dough to be fluffy and has the right texture. It's also a possible carcinogen to humans.
Oh
Also,
shit.
as another side note, it's been banned in 30 countries except the US.
Well, fucking ban that shit then. I support it. Ban it.
Some people think that RFK has the ability in HHS to just press a ban button and ban it like that.
Yeah, just ban it.
No. And I'm even shocked how much he's getting done because he's up against a lot of resistance. Number 6, high fructose corn syrup. Most people know this is really bad. High fructose corn syrup will definitely lead to liver damage, fatty liver, type 2 diabetes, heart disease.
Well, isn't it like any high fructose corn syrup? right? Because a lot of people already like eat a lot of high fructose corn syrup already, right? Isn't it like the excessive amount of consumption of high fructose corn syrup can cause those things? And like, you have a little bit every now and then, it's like probably not going to do anything, right?
A lot of activists have been trying to get this banned or at least limited within the children's school system with not too much luck. High fructose corn syrup is one out of 4,000 different products that they extract from corn. It's been highly
Damn,
changed from the original corn.
that's
It's
crazy,
genetically modified.
bro. What is happening with corn? There's 4,000 products getting extracted from corn. That's insane. I did not know that.
And we subsidize it, which means you as a taxpayer pay for a lot of it. Number
God damn
7,
it.
seed oils. An average person consumes 25 to 30% of all their calories being these seed oils. These
What? Well, I guess I'm doing like an okay job trying to minimize that, right?
seed oils incorporate themselves into our membranes around our cells, around our brain, around our tissues. They go in, but they don't come out very easily. If you stop eating them today, it's going to take over a year to get them out of the system. They keep the body inflamed and they create all sorts of serious toxic
Oh shit.
side effects. Number 8, ultra
Well, I guess shit, I would get that out of there then. Fuck.
processed foods. If we go deeper into this ultra processed food, we're really only talking mainly about 3 different things: synthetic sugar, synthetic starch, and seed oils. All 3 of these ingredients
Aren't we trying to make synthetic meat? Is all synthetics bad?
are subsidized. That means you're paying for most of it. The intention of RFK is to remove most of this ultra processed food from the children's lunches, hospitals, from the senior assisted living homes. As in Arizona, they're working towards getting rid of the ultra processed food calories from their school system by year 2026, which is
Ooh.
exciting. Before
Oh, that's right around the corner.
we get into number 9, I need to share with you a very powerful free app that I created right here called Dr. Berg Junk Food Meter that allows you to quickly scan for these 3 ingredients in your pantry, refrigerator, or even at the grocery store. You can start really finding out how much of these 3 things are in your food. All you have to
That's nice. Um I think me personally, like I've downloaded like a couple of these apps. Um and the moral of the story is that I just go down the aisles less and less. That's normally what happens. And it's actually cultural wise, you can see people even doing that as well. Like, yeah, you still open up a fridge and there's like a fridge full of condiments and shit. But for the most part, I think people are simply going to the store and staying on the outer edge more and more. Because, bro, I went to Walmart one time and I was in a fucking clusterfuck around the produce section of Walmart, for fuck's sakes. Like, I just wanted to get through. Everyone's like crowding around the fucking greens. All these old people trying to get their hands on broccoli and shit. It's like, get the fuck out of here. Oh my God. Why am I having trouble in the produce section? Leave. Bro, I had a fucking an earth-shattering crash out one day that I already did, and I don't really want to bring it up again because I'm just like, nah. But yeah, I've never had that instance in a Walmart of getting just like monumental levels of anxiety around the fucking broccoli, for fuck's sakes, as if eating broccoli is gonna make these people is gonna somehow undo all of the years and years of bad health choices that they've made. Steaming a couple pots of broccoli is somehow gonna make all that go away. It's not.
do is download it. It's free. Pull up a food, hover over the barcode, and start scanning. And it quickly scans and shows you how much starch, seed oil, and sugar. You can see in this one, there's 19 grams of sugar in this
A
yogurt.
lot.
Crazy amounts, and there's some starch as well. Let's pick another food. Pop-Tart. Holy macro. Look at, you have starch.
Nobody's eating Pop-Tarts for health, though. I mean, but the point of this app is to educate the uneducated. So, I mean, yeah.
39 grams, got some seed oils in there, and you got sugar in there. You can see the junk food score at the top is a 10, which means it's really, really bad. It tells you what kind of ingredients that we're reading. Let's do another food.
But then again, if you eat a Pop-Tart, you're not going to die from a Pop-Tart. Like, come on now.
Hot dog. This one has...
I mean, there's guys that have been smoking cigarettes their entire life and they somehow live the longest, right? Yeah, that's an outlier example, but nobody ever died from eating a Pop-Tart.
starch. So there's hidden starch. What kind of starch? They're putting...
That is kind of crazy. What, starch? Oh, it's a 9 out of 10 on bad for the chicken hot dog.
corn syrup in there and modified food starch. Not too healthy. At the end of this video, I put a link down below for you to download the free app, check it out, use it to improve your health. Number 9, artificial sweeteners. The difference between artificial sweeteners...
Oh shit, that's what I use. I use those dang little Mios, the little water squirty squirts.
And sugar alcohols. With sugar alcohols, those are made by fermenting actual natural ingredients. Artificial sweeteners use chemicals like petroleum.
I mean, at the end of the day, isn't it all just chemicals? It's just one chemical is grown, the other chemical is like man-made.
They create a lot more damage, like altering your gut microbes. When you consume these artificial sweeteners, it is very addicting. Once you start, you can't stop, but it can cause cancer. Number 10, this is another...
Shit, I might be getting cancer.
The thing that RFK is working on, which I'm really excited about, getting rid of this loophole, GROS, generally recognized as safe. Is this...
Oh yeah, the whole GROS thing. I've seen this.
The FDA rule that was passed allows industry to do their own testing to regulate whether it's safe or not. What do you...
Yeah, you can't be doing that. You can't let the people that make the thing test the thing and say whether or not it's safe. Why? Because that's extremely biased. Of course they're going to shill for their own product to look safe. Of course. Where's the third party?
I think the odds of a company to do safety studies on their own products are going to say, oh, no, it's not safe. We can't put it out. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, if you leave it up to the industry to determine if it's safe or not, it's always going to be safe. With no independent third party, credible safety studies, without even telling the FDA. I mean, think about it. Trans fats were considered to be safe. Trans fats, the stuff that causes heart disease, that was considered to be safe. In the media, in the news, what you're hearing now is...
there's no real evidence to show that junk food and chemicals are that bad.
What is this AI slop segment that you're just sticking in here? News? Like, what is this, like 3 fingers and a thumb? Or is that like the pinky right there? Or, okay, and like rando building? What is that?
As long as it's done in moderation.
And like on top of it, like the AI voice.
Well, have you ever tried to...
Wait.
Bad, as long as it's done in moderation.
Are these the fucking trade centers right there? Is that the trade centers?
Well, have you ever tried to eat junk food in balance or moderation?
Yeah, it's possible. Just simply have one thing. One serving. Call it a day.
The chemicals in there make it super addicting. You can't just have one. The American Heart Association was pushing for, we don't need more regulation. We should just educate people. In order...
Well, both. You do need more regulation. Because less regulation means they're just going to take advantage of the system.
In order to educate people, you have to have the correct information to educate them on.
But as he's going to go to, they're not even going to give out the correct information. They're going to give out the incorrect information to educate people.
All the bias and conflicts of interest, what are you going to educate them on? That junk food is okay? On top of the billion-dollar marketing budgets that these companies have putting out in the media to counter this education, and don't have ultra-processed foods in the dietary food guidelines, because that pushes it into the hospitals, the assisted living programs, the school system, the military, etc. Last point about this topic, about the arguments that they use, well, everything is processed. No, that's not true. They're similar, but they're not the same. There's degree of processing. And when we're talking about ultra processed, just think about the word ultra.
Ultra processed. Ooh.
Means extreme, way above minimal processing. I just got done talking about a lot of bad foods. I want to shift gears and talk about the top foods that you should be eating right now, that should be on your plate, that are nutrient dense, that are whole, that will make you super, super healthy. Please watch that video right now. I put the video right here. That's right. Click it right here.
Oh, maybe. We'll see. Okay. So, okay, I didn't know that like RFK was like trying to do like a lot of this stuff, trying to get dyes banned. I'm fine with like all of this, honestly. Like SNAP reform, titanium, high fructose, ultra processed. I mean, honestly, I'm fine with it. But I understand why a lot of people would be against it, because food is like just one of those like Maslow hierarchy of need things where once you start fucking with that, it's like, whoa, hang on now. What are you doing? Type of thing. Because food is like so close and near and dear to like people's, I don't know, personality, heart, whatever you want to call it. People emotionally eat, people eat for whatever reason. And all of a sudden, when someone comes around trying to dictate what they can and can't eat, trying to say that you can eat this and you cannot eat that, well, of course people are going to be resistant to it. I mean, it's the moon pie, it's the Twinkie, it's the Pringles that I've been eating for like 30 years. Why would you want to change it? What's wrong with it? Right? I get it. But yeah, overall cool video. Did not know RFK was trying to ban all that shit. I mean, like understandably, like RFK is catching a lot of heat for like the whole anti-vax bullshit or whatever. But I think on this notion, I think is all right to side with him on. You know, you don't have to agree with everything like someone says, but I think this is like a general consensus. I feel that is it's like it probably should happen even though I don't want it to, type of thing. But yeah, other than that, that's it for me. I'll catch you guys on the next one. All right, later.